Should we walk down this? Okay. Does this work? Oh, that way? He's signaling that way. I I don't understand what he's saying. He wants me to come.
Yeah, I think they're changing the music. He's probably fading it out.
My face. Look at him. Come closer. Okay. When her music comes
When her
on.
music comes on. I think this may need to just move back.
I'm afraid what happens if we try and move it, though. Uh-oh. Baby down. Uh-oh. As predicted. I was afraid of this. Is that her music? Oh, it's okay.
We're still waiting on Monique, so I guess. No, she was at the top of the ramp when I started.
Mark should stand forward. Mark, Tina says she can't see you and thinks that maybe you need to take a step forward.
Okay.
If he locks his knees, we both have to catch him. You look lovely. Yeah, don't behind the pole. Yeah.
Jesus, forgive me.
Right, stand up, everybody. Walter, stand up.
in the dreams that you dream of, dreams really do come true. Someday she's gonna.
Hello, welcome. Can you hear me? Okay, great. Well, welcome. Please be seated and please silence your cell phones. So, first, I'd like to begin by welcoming everyone and thanking each and every one of you for being here on this most happy of days. It is no accident that each of you are here today, and each of you were invited here because you represent someone important in the individual and collective lives of Andrea and Will. For Andrea's family, many of whom I've met, but not all, I'm Jessica Becker. I'm Will's older sister. He's my little brother. Um, and, since our two families are spread across the continent, it's wonderful that we can gather at this beautiful resort to share in the joining of this perfect pairing. All of us have known one individual of our wedded couple to be for a long time, and we're all getting to know them as a couple and are excited to see their love continue to grow. I know Andrea and Will are grateful to you all for traveling to paradise to help them take the next step in their relationship. Finding the love of your life, the person you were meant to be with, is a tremendously powerful moment in life. Some of us were lucky enough to experience that moment early in our lives. Others have needed to search a little longer. But the joy of that moment makes it all worth it. Finding a partner who makes you feel happy and complete makes the world a beautiful and magical place. The person with whom you share a bond so special that it transcends normal relationships and becomes something so pure and so wonderful that you can't imagine spending another day of your life without them. So, after a long search, I'm happy to tell you that Will and Andrea have finally found each other and their story can begin. When Andrea and Will asked me to perform this ceremony, they knew we'd need a script. So they did what people do and they Googled it and they sent me one. And the one they sent me included examples about alcohol, encounters with the police. There were all these I told you so moments. And I didn't know what to think. I knew that they're an interesting couple, but I didn't know it was this interesting. So then they provided me with a really even more implausible narrative, which is that they met at a time where you could dine in restaurants without masks, go to the theater. And really, it took some work, but I did eventually get to the truth. They met in late 2019 and hit it off immediately. They had fun going out, traveling, enjoyed getting to know each other in sort of the usual ways. They learned quickly that they enjoyed being together and how to make each other feel loved and safe. This is good because 4 months later, COVID hit and changed the world. Restaurants and theater dates were replaced with pillow forts and candlelit jigsaw puzzles at home, and dating turned into, you're the only person I feel safe being near. For many, it was a tough time, but for Andrea and Will, things couldn't have been better. They fell deeply in love and found they completed each other in every way, and also that jigsaw puzzles need a lot more light to accomplish than you can reasonably light enough candles. So, I met Andrea in person for the first time in July of 2021 at our grandmother's 100th birthday. For Andrea's family, you'll learn that Will takes his time and deliberately and carefully makes important decisions. Decisions like remodeling the kitchen. So, for something like a marriage, well, we weren't sure that that could be arrived at in one lifetime. So when Andrea walked in, smiling sheepishly, and Will had a big grin, we knew he'd found the one. It's clear that these two care deeply and passionately for each other. They protect each other, they make each other laugh, and think outside of themselves. They say time magically seems to both fly and slow down when they're together. They help each other in ways that are obvious and unnoticed, but always appreciated. What I wish for them on their wedding day is that their lifetime together as a team is one of those of complete contentment, full of those moments as they wish they would never end, and that they continue to make one another smile and laugh as they do for each of us. So, this next section, we did some Google searches about how to officiate a wedding for novices, and we're supposed to come across some advice. And we did a bunch of reading and fell upon what seemed like two very appropriate writings from two very different authors. The first is from Tom Robbins, who writes some really wacky books, and but he has been married for 35 years. And then the second comes from the Apostle Paul in his letter to the Corinthians. So, starting with the Tom Robbins, this is from his book Still Life with Woodpecker. He says, "Love is the ultimate outlaw. It just won't adhere to any rules. The most any of us can do is to sign on as its accomplice. Instead of vowing to honor and obey, maybe we should swear to aid and abet." And from 1 Corinthians chapter 13, love is patient, love is kind, it does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud, it does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered. It keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes. Love never fails. So, dearly beloved and honored guests, we are gathered here to join Will and Andrea in the union of marriage. This contract is not to be entered into lightly, but thoughtfully and seriously, with deep realization of its obligations and responsibilities. The bride and groom have each prepared vows that they will read now. Will, you're first. Do you want? I do.
Andrea, when we met, I knew that you were special. Your kindness and intelligence make you a warm person to be with, and I admire you for sharing that freely with everybody, but especially me. It took me surprisingly few dates to learn that we were good together, and to know that I love you. You knew what I was going to say this time, right? Okay. You've been an amazing girlfriend, an awesome fiance, and finally, to be my wife. I trust you and know you're going to be an epically great partner and wife. Now, this is a big step in our lives, and I'm sorry because I'm sure you're worried. I'm sure you're worried about the lack of pandas here, but don't panic. I love you so much that I'd do anything with you. I'll travel the world with you and ride out plagues with you. I'll eat goat cheese pizza and go to Costco on a Saturday with you. I'll show you and tell you how much I love you every day. I promise to make you feel safe, cared for, and loved for the rest of our lives. The joy you bring me cannot be measured, and I promise our lives together will be worth it. I love you forever.
Are you comfortable holding both?
Will, in you I found a partner in life, a lover, a friend, a safe place, someone I can be myself and most vulnerable with. In you, I found someone who supports me, who inspires me, who respects me, and honors me. Thank you for embracing all the parts that make me me. Thank you for showing me you will always be there for me, no matter what. Thank you for helping to put me to sleep with the crossword puzzle whenever I needed it. Thank you for letting my crazy cat Moon live in our home. I knew when you did that, you really loved me. One thing I know with complete certainty is that you are the person I want to spend the rest of my life with. I love everything about you. I love your word puns, even when you have to explain them to me. I love how you secretly rearrange the dishes that I put away in the dishwasher. You make me laugh, you make me think, and above all, you make me happy. I never would have imagined that out of all the people in this world, I would find someone as special as you. You are the most loving, clever, and kind individual I have ever known, and you made me feel more loved and cared for than I could ever dream possible. I promise to always love you and stand by you. I can't wait for the many adventures we will share together, and I look forward to building a beautiful life together. I love you now and forever.
And now, Will, do you take Andrea to be your wife? Do you promise to love, honor, aid and abet, cherish, and protect her, forsaking all others and holding only unto her forevermore?
I do.
And Andrea, do you take Will to be your husband? Do you promise to love, honor, aid and abet, cherish, and protect him, forsaking all others and holding only unto him forevermore?
I do.
Okay, family and friends, I'm going to ask you a question. The answer is going to be we do. Family and friends, now that you have heard Andrea and Will recite their vows, do you, their loved ones, family and friends, promise to encourage them and love them, to give them guidance and to support them in the promises that they have made? We do. Andrea and Will now exchange rings as a symbol of everlasting love and their commitment to each other. Rings begin as a precious metal, but they are made more precious by you wearing them. Your wedding rings are special. They will join you on your long journey together. Your wedding ring is also a circle, a shape without end. It is the seal of the vows you have just taken to love each other forever. All right, so Will's first. Will, please place the ring on Andrea's left hand and repeat after me. As a sign of my love,
As a sign of my love,
that I have chosen you
that I have chosen you
above all else,
above all else,
with this ring I thee wed.
with this ring I do.
Okay. And Andrea, please place the ring on Will's left hand and repeat after me. As a sign of my love,
As a sign of my love,
that I have chosen you
that I have chosen you
above all else,
above all else,
with this ring I thee wed.
with this ring I be wed.
To make your relationship work will take love. Continue to date each other. Take time to show each other that your love and marriage grows stronger with time. It will take trust to know that in your hearts you truly want what is best for each other. It will take dedication to stay open to one another and to learn and grow together. It will take loyalty to go forward together without knowing exactly what the future brings, and will take commitment to hold true to the journey you have both pledged today. Let us ask God for his continued blessing on this bride and groom. Lord, may your fullest blessing come upon them so that they may together rejoice in your gift of married love. May they be noted for their good lives and be to others good friends and family filled with kindness and generosity of spirit. May they be glad that you help them in their work and know that you are with them in their need. May they together reach old age in the company of friends and family. Amen. And now, by the power invested in me, by someone I assume has invested in me, it is my delight to pronounce you husband and wife. Go forth and live each day to the fullest. You may now share your first kiss as a married couple. I am so pleased to introduce the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Osborne. Yay! You too. You too. Okay. Okay.
Go ahead.
And then you guys, yeah. Thanks, Dad. You follow Grandpa out, okay?
Beautifully done, Jeff.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Oh, you did the thing.
I did a thing. This poor baby.
Look at this weird wood. It's squishy.
Hi, honey.
Look. Look.
Oh, thank you. Well, Will actually helped with that an awful lot.
You delivered it.
Thank you.
Presbyterian faith.
All right. They provided me with a little practice here and there.
Nicely done, Jess.
Thanks. I need to grab my phone off the sand. It's probably permanently. I knocked it down. It's probably full of sand in the port and will never work again. Okay. Can you hang on to it for a minute or two? She and I need to go find a place.
Yeah.
Oh, is that hat bothering you? And the boys are forgetting your stuff. No, they've got people for that.
Kept telling her, Mommy's got a very important job. The shovel.
Oh, good. You found a shovel? Do we need to go find a place to sit down, Alice? No.
She's unsure.
Is my hair holding like a helmet still? You got kind of burned today, didn't you?
Yeah. I got a Cancun hat.
You did?
Yeah.
Is that going to help with the sun?
Yeah.
Let's go to the beach, guys.
Thank you.
Group photo.
Yep.
It's maybe raining.
Photo before it rains.